Okay, so hello everyone. Welcome to the first ever Well Out podcast. Well out. Where does it? To be fair, I actually think we just made up because
No, well out came from golf.
Yeah.
Because that's what you say every shot in a bunker.
Yeah, I know.
Well out.
Well out.
And
No
it
matter
came
how
from-
well you've played the golf shot.
Yeah, it
It's
could have
always-
just dribbled out.
Yeah.
Well out, boys.
Yeah.
Well out.
Yard
But
out of the bunker and it's well out.
But this isn't just golf.
Absolutely not.
Golf podcast.
Far from just golf.
Yeah. But yeah, we're just gonna have a chat. You know, just three lads, just chatting, getting a bit sweaty.
It's hot in here today,
Yeah.
so we need to bring a bit of context.
Might
to
be
the
too
heat.
hot.
Yeah. So basically, we're filming on the day where it's 38 degrees outside
On the 5th floor.
on the 5th floor in a flat.
Yeah.
Apartment, sorry.
Apartment.
Sorry.
It's warm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very
Been
warm.
cooler in my time, can't I?
Yeah, exactly.
How have we been, boys? What have we been up to?
Unemployed
sport.
life.
Yeah.
Watching plenty of
Can we
sport.
bring a bit of context to who we are?
I
Yeah.
feel like we should.
Oh yeah.
Let the fans know.
Yeah.
Who's,
no.
who's
Okay.
kicking off? Me?
So yeah, go on, Chris.
Me? Okay,
Go on,
well,
Chris, kick it off.
I'm currently unemployed,
What's your
looking
name?
for... My name's Chris.
There we go.
Um,
Good start.
Currently unemployed, student life finished, and yeah, any part-time jobs welcome. Sweating away.
Camera.
Yeah.
Sorry, bad.
Background of football, like a bit of cricket, tennis, any other sport, but I'm just here currently trying to work my way through golf, unsuccessfully. But
Good job.
yeah,
Well,
that's me.
I'm James, 24. I live in Ipswich.
It's not take me out, mate. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Friends with these guys. Don't do much sport. Hit a golf ball about. Pretty awful at it.
Never off the middle.
Yeah, no, exactly. Absolutely awful. And yeah, I'm just here for the bands. You know, just here to live the dream of the Well Out podcast. So, come on,
My
Blob.
turn. I'm Jacob, otherwise known as Blob.
How'd you get that name?
Well,
It's an
that's a
interesting
long
one, that.
story. The nickname Blob comes from my brother not being able to say my name when he was younger.
Okay.
It was always J Blob instead of Jacob.
Did you ever know this?
I thought every time I've asked, it's just I
Who's
was
a fat
I was a very
baby?
thin baby, is what.
Yeah,
they-
no, you.
I didn't
whenever
realise
asked
it.
you,
I
it's
never
just like,
explained
yeah,
it.
no, you just
No.
used
So
to say
yeah,
you're a fat baby.
that's the story. And then one day playing for NYFC 747s,
Big
called me the
team.
B team.
Shut up, well.
My dad was watching from the sidelines and he shouted, "Come on, Blob!"
Stop.
And Jack T. Rayner, some of you may know him. He
Shout out
he
Jack T.
stuck. He started calling me Blob. Mates in school started calling me Blob. Now
Snowballed.
I am formally known everywhere I go as Blob. Parents call me Blob. Girlfriends call me
Yeah.
girlfriend. Call me
Girlfriends?
Blob.
Girlfriend, interesting.
Previous girlfriends, Ruby.
Interesting.
Love you.
Breaking news.
Parents, teachers, employees call me Blob.
Well, now we've done the introductions. Let's hop right into it. So, first item on the agenda.
Just a meeting or something.
Teams meeting.
Who's
Well,
taking
actually-
minutes?
Yeah,
Kick 'em
yeah. Quick question: what are you guys like on the teams meeting? Is it mic off?
Oh, my
camera.
my camera's just sorry, problems with the camera. Go on mute.
It's been
Just
a while
typing in
since I've had
chat.
a Teams meeting.
Let's jump right into it. So, first thing to discuss is I was having a little scroll through Twitter. Saw big man Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He signed a new 1-year deal.
Catch.
AC Milan.
What do you reckon
What
he's
do you
on?
think is stupid?
I just can't believe he's blagged another deal at a top club.
He's a player. What do you reckon he's on though? That money wise,
Oh, he would have got what he wanted, really.
do you reckon?
Oh,
He's stat man. Our very own stat man blob in the
no,
corner.
finance man here. It's not stats. is it?
Well, it's still a stat, really, isn't it?
Finance director here.
Finance director. Have a goosey. See what's on Football Manager.
All
If
I'll
you-
say is Zlatan is on less than you think.
Is it less than 100?
It's not less than 100, no.
Less than
But
2.
in-
It's 100 200 bracket.
Yeah, in the context of modern day football and who he is, it's
I'd
not
go
much
around.
money.
I'd go around the 150 mark.
Was Chamber on that?
Chamber's house wasn't worth that.
Ooh.
No, I love
He
you,
watches
Luke.
this. He
Luke,
watches this.
no, skip it is. Sorry,
Skip Luke.
Yeah.
So
150 grand, you're saying?
That's
He's
what
on
I'd put.
150
I'd
grand
put
a
him
week.
on
I'm
150.
I'm gonna go 175.
He's 145,597 pounds a week.
Well, I know my
Apparently, according to wageindicator.co.uk.
Wage-
wage indicator.
Other wage indicators.
Is that on?
are
Is
available.
that on
that-
Indeed?
Is that like Glassdoor? You put like average salary for an AC Milan player.
Zlatan's put that in.
Apparently, he took a pay cut in New Deal to play until he's 41 at AC Milan.
What a hero!
How humble of him.
What a
He's always
hero.
been known for being humble, Zlatan.
Yeah.
Makes me like him so much.
So honest opinion. So we'll start with you, Bob.
Yeah.
What do you think of Zlatan Ibrahimovic?
He's a modern day great.
Yeah.
I don't have a huge amount of time for him. You'll get to know me. I don't have a huge amount of time for a lot of people.
No.
He portrays himself as an absolute hero, an absolute legend. I think he's more of a legend. Absolutely brilliant footballer. I just haven't got a huge amount of time for him off the pitch. If he said half as much as what he did on the pitch, if he did off it, if you know what I mean, catch the drift, he'd be 10 times a footballer.
Well, I'm going to play devil's advocate here.
Do you like him?
I
Because I like him.
I
like
him
going
as
against the grapevine here. I mean, I've got some statistics that don't really back up my point, but you know.
Yeah,
I really
exactly.
like. I think to be going on to what is he 41? He'll be finishing his career.
Apparently, his new contract.
Well, not finishing his career, but he'll be his contract. His
Oh,
contract.
he's going to go on for yonks.
Yeah, at 41, be playing in Serie A.
Farmers League, to be fair.
But still Serie A at
Lukaku's
41.
top scorer in that league.
Yeah, I know.
Touch an absolute trampoline.
And to be fair, he did come to. Well, he went to United, but I don't know. I felt like around, like, sort of ever since Fergie's left, it's just like.
I think it's an entertainment industry, isn't it?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's an entertainment. You don't watch it for someone who's boring. You like a bit of, you like controversy, and you like people to be making a statement.
But
and that's I watched a lot. I didn't watch loads more just because of Latam. But if something was coming up on Twitter, you'd know about it. I'd be more inclined if he's getting interviewed to watch it than if it was someone who's just going to come up with all the cliches.
Yeah. No.
So I'd listen to him.
But
his football as well is pretty good. So
yeah, no. But like while we talk about he's a great player and stuff, what I don't understand is like I watch like a lot of different podcasts and YouTube ones like maybe not even as good as ours.
Yeah,
you never know.
Not many are. To be honest.
Yeah, and what I don't understand is like no one ever brings him up as like one of the greatest strikers of all time.
Why do you think that is? Is it because you think he's an absolute god?
Probably, but I feel like
what is stats saying in relation to?
Yeah.
So
Can you have a little guess?
I want to have a guess of appearances and goals.
Well, according to this, he's played 687 games.
Yeah, I didn't want to have guessed that anyway. Don't worry.
Yeah,
in his career.
How many? 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, something like that.
6,
about,
7,
about
8.
670 games. How many goals do you think?
I reckon he's
I'm gonna go for it. 590.
590.
590.
No, he's not. That's
Okay.
I can
Okay, we'll
guarantee
cut
it's
that.
less
We'll
than
cut that.
I reckon he's around I reckon he's around 1 and 2, just above that. So I reckon he's like 3, maybe a bit like 3 to 3. I'm gonna go 325 goals.
I'm gonna go 370.
420.
Oh,
Wasn't that far out?
Which
I know. I
you
did say
can't look.
590,
You look
didn't
at
I?
look at his Champions League work. He's played 124 times in the Champions League. Scored 48 goals, 28 assists.
Yeah, that's what you judge him on because what leagues has he played in as well? He's always played in Serie A a lot.
Yeah,
which
Serie
can
A,
be a
League,
bit.
Eredivisie, MLS. He's played everywhere. He's played the
Who did he play?
Becker.
What teams has he played for?
He's. I bet.
Because if
all
he's
right,
played...
let me try and guess.
Go.
Malmo.
Yeah, correct. Played 40 times, 16 goals.
Ajax.
74 games, 35 goals.
Where did he go after?
By this point, he's a bit of a European bagsman, isn't he?
Yeah, no,
He's
that's
on the
what I mean.
radar.
Did he go to Barca then?
No. He went to Inter Milan.
Incorrect.
No.
There's a club.
AC
before
Milan.
Incorrect. Biggest club in Italy, in my opinion.
Juventus.
Correct.
He was in Juventus.
Yeah, played 70 games, scored 23
Bloody
goals.
hell,
Was there for 2 years. Then went to Inter.
He's
played
got
88
no
games.
loyalty.
He doesn't
88
care.
games at Inter, scored 57 times.
Yeah. Then Barcelona.
Yeah, I thought he was at Barcelona for longer. He
He's there
played
for
20
like a season.
He played 29 games, scored
Yeah.
16.
I just remember him at Barca. That's one of the only teams I remember.
He
But
played for Barca for a year, then went on loan to AC Milan for the first time. Scored 29. So played 29 games, scored 14 goals. AC Milan the following season. This is a joke. Played 32 times, scored 28 goals. That's a Darryl Murphy season. PSG, to be fair, this is his best record on it, but this in the MLS, but they're both Farmers Leagues. Played 122 times, scored 113 goals. He scored 17 for United.
Yeah,
he had a good
he's
season.
still bagged.
I
I remember
think it's the same with
I remember
Ronaldo.
the Community Shield he scored.
I think people have gone on about Ronaldo saying he was a bit. With Ronaldo, he's been a bit kind of. Some people saying, a bit of a flop. I think he got 20 goals. He got into 20s, didn't he, Ronaldo?
And this is what I mean. Like, no one ever talks about Ibra as like.
He's got no longevity though, has he? Looking at this, he's never been at a club for more than 3 years.
Yeah, I feel like you have to. If you think about top
you talk
players,
about the greatest in the games at the moment,
and you always think about the
Messi,
ones who've been there
Ronaldo.
for a while. Yeah.
R9.
Yeah, but do you think that's because he done it internationally for a massive
Yeah,
country?
that's true.
If Sweden were one of the best countries in the world, Zlatan would be talked about, right?
But he carried them. Like in Sweden, he's regarded as like he's got statues and everything. Isn't he?
Yeah, but in Sweden, IKEA is.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get you.
Maybe it's just
But-
an English thing that we don't.
Yeah.
We don't rate him.
Yeah,
Sweden,
maybe
Sweden is a god.
If he joined Man United in 2010 and spent the
I
last
think you're
10
right.
years playing for United,
I think if he has a club for a prolonged period of time, he becomes.
because he's
Everyone
jumped
regards
back.
him as one of the great. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
but then-
jumped so much.
But then one of the other things that people ask is like Messi. Like obviously Messi is the greatest of all time. I love my Messi.
Yeah.
But like one of the things. Whoa, here we go.
Carry on.
Discussion for later. One of the things that people ask about is like, could he do it in like another league or something?
He 100% could.
Yeah, but
He
he's
get
gone.
battered.
He's
from
not.
pillar to-
Yeah, no, but that's what I mean. But like,
No,
with
when
Ibra,
he was younger.
with Ibra, he's been to like so many different leagues and done it.
Yeah.
And won
I
shit.
hear you.
He's won shit.
What would you class as the two biggest footballing countries in Europe? I'd say England and
Can't-
Germany.
What for the league?
Yeah.
What
like
now?
their standard of football.
Oh, yeah, no.
Surely, because you've had Madrid and
It
Barca so
depends
long.
when depends when it is.
Depends which era. Cause
Well, I mean, you've got to say Spain, haven't you? Because I mean, Real Madrid have just won the
it's,
Champions
it's
League.
England and it's probably at the moment.
But
So
England
look at
always-
his career. If we're basing it on where he's been and he's had all this success at all these different clubs, most of his footballers come in Serie A.
But
Then below that, the
Champions
next
League,
below that is League 1. The next below that is the Eredivisie. The next below that is the MLS, and then the Premier League and La Liga. So, arguably, the two most competitive leagues in Europe, he's played the least.
he hasn't
football
done
in.
it. He's done. Yeah.
Yeah, no, okay. Here's another question then. Having a little quick think, where would you rank him in sort of our lifetime?
He's top
Strikers.
10.
Oh, I was going to say
Yeah.
he's in my top 10.
Who's in
for
front
sure.
of him? Who's in front of him for you guys?
Well,
I'm going to just. I don't think. Obviously, Messi's a winger, so I wouldn't really class him.
What are we saying? Out and out strikers.
Out
big
and out
numbers.
strikers.
Pure number 9.
Pure,
So
pure
R9,
number 9. Daryl
R9.
Murphy up top.
Yeah,
and,
Daryl
okay,
Murphy.
no.
Pablo Cunyago, Shefty Kuchi. No, I think R9.
Yeah.
R9's
Yeah,
up
Drogba.
Drogba didn't get the credit. 100%
Yeah,
Drogba's
yeah.
up there.
Drogba's top
Yeah.
3.
Drogba's a problem.
there. Top 3.
Top three is
Oh,
very-
Right, come on then.
Top
Off
three
the
is
bat.
very
Thierry
bold.
Henry,
Wait,
Raul,
give it.
Out and
me a
out
sec.
number 9s are hard to think
Give,
of.
give me a sec.
Thierry Henry,
Van
Raul,
Nistelrooy?
mate, Bagsman,
Van Nistelrooy.
Karim Benzema. I put
Yeah.
Karim Benzema ahead of Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
What about Torres in the day?
Mm.
What about Torres when
Nah,
he's
no longer.
No, he
bagging?
won season
What?
wonder.
Luis Suarez.
Oh, it's Suarez.
Yeah, Suarez.
I hate
See,
the guy. but
Ibrahimovic is looking below 5th all time, in my opinion. Just purely brainstorming those names.
Yeah.
Quickly there. I've not
Yeah.
even thought about it.
Well, you never know. It might be a video later on down the
Maybe.
line. But
A little 1 to 10 of strikers. You know,
yeah, no, we could think about that. If you,
So
if you want
Zlatan-
that, give us a like.
So, conclusion is Zlatan is tip top.
Tip
top and ready to go.
Yeah.
He's top 10 strikers
Yeah.
ever.
And I think deserves
Especially
more
our
respect.
era.
He deserves more respect. I'll give him that.
He don't deserve it.
Well, no one likes.
I
You don't
like- I like that.
this kid doesn't like anyone, but in my book, he deserves more respect.
I like something.
You know.
Do you know what?
it's
Fair
like-
play to a bloke who's playing in his late 30s.
That's
40s.
my whole.
Also,
Fair
as,
play.
also as well, he scored arguably one of the greatest goals of all time.
Oh yeah, I hope you not
Yeah,
mentioned that yet. The overhead against England
That
from
was
what 30 odd
insane.
yards or something.
Joe.
Yeah.
Who was the one that was it? Phil Jones who fell into the goal.
His face. Was that the famous face?
No,
picture?
no, no.
Famous face. He's had him
No,
so
no,
many
you know the one. Oh,
Oh, he's in the net, isn't he? He's
Yeah.
on the floor in the goal.
I think he is.
I think-
Yeah,
oh no,
yeah.
no, I think it was Ryan Shawcross.
Please don't
He's
tell me
playing for
shit.
England.
Shaw
No, because I
Cross was
think
playing for-
no, because I think
Oh,
that
we've had
came.
some terrific
So, no,
players.
honestly, because I think in
The only way is up,
another
isn't it?
in another podcast with a player that played with Ryan Shawcross at Stoke City, he mentioned that goal.
I've got to
that
try
he
and find
shot.
England team from that goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly
Was it when we
think
lost 4-2?
Give us a run through of that team.
I've already seen Danny Welbeck. So
Oh, that's tragic.
there was such a like. I think like.
was this Roy Hodgson era? It was.
Yeah.
It was like a peak.
I think 2014 World
peak
Cup.
Roy.
If you actually
Who
look,
did we go out to?
Oh,
Did we go out in the group
nice.
stage at this one?
yeah, no,
Stephen Corker's gone there.
Yeah.
Is this one as Warnock gone as fullback? Is this one?
It could potentially. I just want the team.
no, it's like
I think
mad,
it's
isn't it? Because I felt like during the 2014 World Cup, it was like one of
Amazing.
because I remember it was like one like the first World Cups like we all got properly into like all together as friends.
Is that the one where we went to and the
What do you think about that, Brendan?
yeah.
Oh,
and
it was,
hit-
wasn't it?
Yeah,
George
yeah,
Stark's front
Italy.
room.
and,
George.
and Raheem Sterling's shot went in the side net and everyone's
Yeah.
gone up.
And it came up with
Oh,
goals.
that
no.
one. It's that
I
one.
remember that so vividly.
Yeah.
But yeah, But then you look back at the team because I used to think like, oh, we've actually got quite a solid squad.
And then
You
you
look
look
back
at the
now,
team
Wait for
compared
these
to
names,
now.
mate. I've already seen one of the. Wow,
you
one of
got
the
the
goal
team there?
scorers.
What was
For
the
England,
what was the score
we
again?
lost 4-2.
Oh, 4-2.
Zlatan scored on
Yeah,
4.
no, he scored a
Who are the two goal scorers? Let's have a guess. The two goals. Andy Carroll.
Nah.
I
Give
swear
us
Andy
position.
Carroll.
Mate, this team, I genuinely cannot believe some of the names I'm seeing.
give us position.
One centre back, one forward. I've already said one of the names.
Stephen Corker.
Scored.
He scored.
Christ.
Yeah.
Stephen Corker.
Scored in the 38th
And a
minute.
forward.
Yeah, I've already
like-
said his name. I saw the picture of him.
I feel like Darius for sale.
No, Danny Welbeck.
Danny Welbeck.
Right, let me read
Fair
this
play.
team. The bench is worse. It's genuinely hideous. Right, Joe Hart in goal. A back four of Glenn Johnson, Stephen Corker, Gary Cahill, Leighton Baines. A midfield three of Tom Cleverley, Leon Osman, and Stephen Gerrard.
Oh,
The front three of Ashley Young, Raheem Sterling, and Danny Welbeck. The bench, incredible. John Ruddy, Carl Jenkinson, Ryan Burt.
Sorry.
Mate, he came on as well.
Carl
He
Jenkins.
came on for goal scorer Stephen Corker.
Pissed off
Ryan
Carl.
Bertrand. Exactly.
No, is it Carl the City?
It's cold to see, all right. Phil Jagielka, Ryan Shawcross also came on. Jack Wilshere, happy retirement, also came on. Tom Huddleston, Wolf Sahar, awkward. Daniel Sturridge, Fraser Forster.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like Ryan Shawcross, I think he was the one that fell into the net because I remember
Jesus.
certain someone saying that it was Shawcross, like he got done in that game. But no, fair play to him. Scored an absolute epic goal. Epic.
And goes down as
Epic.
well.
He got
Nice
murked.
strikers.
Well, we
They
took
murked him.
back in 2008, are we?
Murked. He got murked.
Yeah, no, I remember the goal. It's unbelievable.
I swear he scored like a scorpion kick in the MLS as well or something like
He's
that.
done all sorts.
Yeah.
To be fair, you think of
Just
great
weird
moments
stuff
in
in
football,
moments.
he's up there with some of the greatest, isn't he?
Mm.
So fair play to the boy. He goes down as a great.
Yeah, to be fair, we've got some better moments against Sweden though, haven't we?
We have.
Harry Maguire!
Yeah, that was an easy game. Well, not an easy
Yeah.
game, but I remember thinking, what was it, quarter final of that game? Was it the quarters?
Yeah.
It was a 2-0 in quarter, and it just cruised it. I remember thinking, oh, that was a bit of an anticlimax. Kind of. We watched it in
K-Bar.
was it, no, it was De Giro's, wasn't it? Or something?
De
Yeah,
Giro's.
in town.
Euros.
Kind of empty bar, a few of us in there because
We
we
walked
couldn't,
it.
we couldn't get anywhere else, could we? It was
No.
packed, and it was just really.
On the subject of football tournaments at the moment, we're playing a World Cup this year.
Yeah.
It's
Doesn't
currently
feel
38 degrees outside.
I know.
How good? Imagine we were playing tonight.
The tournament would be over by now.
It's such a
okay.
sorry sport.
Sorry!
Right, well, think about the weather we've had for the last couple
Yeah.
of months.
Yeah, oh, honestly.
Unbelievable.
And no, we're going to be stood in our coats, sweating.
It'll be a
the
different
gardeners'
vibe.
arms.
It'll be a different
Oh, it's
vibe.
gonna be terrible.
It'll,
Yeah.
but
Well,
you
I don't know
open-minded.
what the case is going to be. I'm absolutely buzzing for Wales England. Shout out to Poppy and the in-laws. But yeah, it's going to be different. I feel like I'm not excited.
I'm not, because
No, it doesn't feel like
it's
a World
different.
Cup.
Mm.
It's out of our comfort zone a little bit. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't feel like a World Cup because all we've known for a World Cup is
I don't think I'll be watching as well. I don't think I'll be watching the games where it's like Israel
timings are
again.
rough.
Yeah, because I like watching. Though, if it's in summer, you've got nothing to do and you just watch. Was it 3 games a day? Or what? It's like
yes,
3
You're watching Nigeria
non-stop. Yeah,
Taiwan.
just
Yeah.
all the time.
It's the first World Cup where I actually got a job. Like a
Wow.
full-time job. So I don't know how
Wow,
I'm going to do it.
setting a good scene. We are actually employed.
Well, no, because the last one was 2018, wasn't it?
And you didn't work for
No, I was at
No.
I was at uni.
Is
Yeah.
it
Wow.
uni still? Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, I was working during the Euros.
Yeah. Oh, was World Cup 2018 crying at
Yeah.
Isaacs?
Yeah.
Wow. Who did we lose to? Was it Croatia?
Was it the Croatia game?
Oh yeah. Oh no, it was Croatia.
It was the Croatia
Man,
game.
City
Honestly,
scored
I
late.
haven't watched back that game.
Neither have I done. Watching
Yeah,
games
no. Why would you
back.
watch a
Get
game
a
back that you've lost?
Get a life.
Oh no, I've watched back. Well, no, like watch the highlights.
Oh,
I've never watched the highlights or anything. The only highlights I've watched
There's
Trippier.
only one highlight.
Trippier curling one.
Oh, scenes.
And
Beer
it-
everywhere.
It was
It's just a
hello.
How's
No, but it was like the Euros as well. But to be fair, I wasn't upset about the Euros last year. I wasn't gutted. I was
more
gutted.
bothered because we had one hand on it.
Yeah, and also I don't know. It was like
The way the
like
Italians did a job on us annoyed
Yeah.
me more. If we
Because
got,
you could see it coming.
if we got bopped off the pitch by a
You'd say
really
fair
good
play,
footballing
good
team, but
football,
we
well
just we got old man.
Yeah,
Like we got done by
schooled.
yeah. That was the only, and it annoyed me that if we were bopped about by like an old school Spain team where you think fair play, but we've just been done by just a bit of naps. Yeah, and that's what got to me. But I didn't cry.
Yeah,
that's fun.
I think I think it was more just because like what happened, like the England fans, and then like everyone literally just like all those people on Twitter and stuff like.
I remember just leaving you in McDonald's, just saying,
"Oh, that's 2018.
I'll make my way home."
Oh yeah, I was. It was because it was my sister's birthday. I've been drinking all day. I was absolutely trolleyed, and remember I almost got in a fight, didn't I?
You did something about. Yeah, you clipped your own ear, didn't you?
Yeah, and I went to his wedding. I went to his wedding.
Random guy in Iceland's got you by the ear.
Yeah. And then I realised,
you definitely weren't first man on the list on that wedding.
Yeah.
No,
you were way out.
It was.
One day you didn't go to the ceremony.
Has he got to come?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't later. Right. So
moving on from football.
What do we
want to talk
about? Who wants to?
Recent retiree in cricket.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Nice.
Who was that, love?
Benjamin Stokes.
Big name.
Benjamin Stokes has retired from one-day cricket. The man that led us to a World Cup. He didn't lead us, but he was a vital cog in us winning the World Cup in 2019. He's retired from one-day cricket.
Sad day for one-day cricket in England.
What's going on?
How
have we let Ben Stokes retire from cricket? He should never be allowed to retire from cricket.
I think it's the falling of the Test side, though, isn't it? Because he's had to step up for the one day. He's had to step up for the Test, and then that's meant it's one day. Because the amount of cricket that gets played now,
and that's the point. The scheduling is a joke.
It's stupid.
So there was a quote I read earlier from Kevin Peterson, and it's word for word exactly the same as Ben Stokes' retirement statement from one-day cricket. That was in 2012. So in 10 years, we haven't changed.
Yeah. I know. I think as well, he's had to. I don't know whether it's like because. Do you think he would have done that anyway if Josh Butler didn't step down in Test cricket? Because he's obviously Josh Butler.
Joe Root.
No, Josh Butler.
What about?
Oh no, he stepped up. He stepped up as captain. Sorry. No, that's what I meant. So he's stepped up. So he's had to. He's now stopped playing. Test cricket.
He wouldn't. I think he'd have managed if he wasn't captain of the Test side. That's what I'm saying. The Test side takes a lot of commitment, and it's turned it around a bit at the moment.
Oh yeah, him and Bazball. But like you say, unlock your car.
I'm trying to do a podcast here.
Oh mate, it's Missley, not some council estate. If Ben Stokes wasn't captain of the Test team, he wouldn't play every Test match. Yeah. But because he's Test captain, he has to play every Test match, which means his schedule is busier than most. Yeah. But surely
you can't fit the schedule around just one player and wanting everyone to play it because it's the money.
You've got to manage it.
You've got to manage it, but it's the money that comes in. The more they play, the more games they have, the more money it's.
Well, when Ben Stokes will be looking at it thinking, I'm Test captain, I'm going to give my all for England Test captaincy, but I also want to play the IPL.
The IPL.
That's where the money is.
Yeah.
So if one of those formats is going to sacrifice, it's probably going to be one-day cricket.
Yeah. When you're captain, you're not going to give it up, and like say you've got the ODI, the T20s. Do
you also think it's because obviously he had a lot sort of going on like outside of cricket as well, like everything's gone on.
It takes its toll.
Like to be fair, I don't blame him. Like he's had like hard few years, like what he's been through and stuff. Like I don't blame him for doing that, but I feel like it needs to start. Like I don't know. I feel like cricket as a whole needs to start looking at it and thinking, maybe we are sort of packing these schedules a bit too much, and it's taking its toll.
He's our best player in the team. Simple as that. No matter what format, he's our best player. So he can. It's like try to think of an example now. It's like Phil Foden saying, actually, you know what? I don't want to play Nations League anymore. Yeah. We can't let that happen because he's one of our best players.
Yeah.
He's got to be managed. Ben Stokes is easily the best player in our team, no matter
the best all-rounder.
100%. And he walks into every team in the world, and every team in the world thinks, "Oh my God, we've got Ben Stokes. We cannot let him walk away from this."
Do you think then you literally make a schedule, revolve it around one player?
The schedule's got to be looked at. We play way too much cricket. Yeah. We played again today.
I know it's ridiculous.
When we played the other day, why are we playing South Africa in a one-day series? Why are we playing India in a one-off Test match just because it got cancelled last year? Who cares?
It's because they could only draw the series.
It's because the money comes.
But who cares? Who cares?
Yeah, no. We still.
It means we've got to watch another 5 days of Virat.
Yeah.
God,
we didn't see 5 days of Virat. He was too busy. Oh.
All right, well, we can
David Lloyd.
We can discuss the inner workings of the ECB schedule all we like.
Yeah.
But since he's not playing one-day cricket anymore, to say, is Ben Stokes the greatest one-day player for England of all time?
Well, to be fair, for me, I've only really.
Well, you're
watched-
fairly
Yeah,
new to
you-
cricket.
yeah, I've watched
come into
cricket for like
cricket
3
recently.
years. 3 years now.
For me,
ever since the World Cup.
For me, the only other person who comes close, because in all honesty, ODI cricket in England was a farce before not too long ago. The only person who comes close to that, who I remember growing up as a kid watching, is Freddie Flintoff.
Okay, well, I was going through earlier. I sort of put it into Google. England's greatest one-day players. Within that list, Jonathan Trott.
Wow, okay, that
So
says a lot.
that tells
says
you
a-
how bad our one-day
That
team
says a lot.
was.
Are we talking about best players in all-rounders or batsmen, bowling?
Just best players.
So it
I've
could be a
got list
batsman or a
here.
bowler.
I've got Stokes, Owen Morgan, KP, Freddie Flintoff, Darren Gough, Jimmy Anderson.
KP,
Yeah, Owen Morgan's got the highest runs.
Well, he's the highest run scorer of all time.
Yeah.
I think Owen Morgan's got to have a say because he's kind of changed. He's changed the
changed
whole
cricket.
of ODI cricket really
Ever
for the
since
better.
what World Cup did we absolutely
I can't remember which
mess
year it
up
was,
in?
but we
But then
were
after
yeah,
that,
absolutely.
But he
hit.
was captain for that tournament.
yeah,
He was, but then he's been an integral part of
Oh, he's led
turning
that
it
team,
round.
really.
So I think he's right up there with Ben Stokes. I think Ben Stokes is the better player for me
that's
because
actually,
he brings the bowling as well.
Yeah.
that's actually another question. Who are we going to miss more, Morgan or Stokes?
Wow.
Like who?
I see Morgan as more of he's got the flair and he can hit the biggest shots more, but more of a lately anyway towards the end I saw more of a like steady in the ship kind of person. Someone like Ben Stokes would come in and then hit the fireworks around him. I know Morgan can do that, and he has done that, but for me, as someone to watch and someone to enjoy what it's Ben Stokes. And Owen Morgan, I know he can do it and he hits great shots, but I just love Ben Stokes.
I agree. I think we'll miss Ben Stokes more, controversially, because I think Owen Morgan will still be involved.
Yeah, that's true.
Just seeing
He stepped away from playing, but there's no way
He's on Sky Sports commentating today.
But there's no way he's not going to have an influence on that England.
Yeah.
Whereas Ben Stokes is Test captain, he's not going to care anymore about one-day cricket.
I also think like with cricket, obviously I don't have an amazing knowledge like you two chaps, but one thing like what I'm thinking as well is like in a like ODI or T20 game, you only need like 3 or 4 players to have a good game, but like for like Stokes and Morgan, it's more about like their personality. I'm guessing like in like the
Owen
dressing
Morgan
room,
was
like,
a far better captain than he was cricketer.
Yeah,
And that says more about him than it does because he was an unbelievable cricketer. But he was an unbelievable captain. He's the best captain ever, in my opinion.
So will we
cricket
miss his
ever.
his captaincy more than
No,
his
because I still think he'd be involved in the team.
Yeah.
Like he'll still have an influence over Josh Butler.
Yeah.
And he'll still have a inner work. Like he'll be involved in the coaching. There's
Okay.
no way he walks away from England. So
Yeah.
I don't think we'll miss him overly.
Okay. Another question, guys. Where would you guys be in the batting order for England?
Me,
Yeah.
14.
Where'd you put yourself?
I'd love to be a number 7 or 8 because my reason behind this is you're not expected to get runs really. And also, if you get out, you've got 9, 10, 11 behind you to pick up the pieces to go. The squeaky bum time when it's like you need 12 off 6 or something like that.
Yeah.
They can deal with that. So I come in at 7 or 8 and completely.
You having a bowl as well?
Oh, I'm having a bowl. Turn my arm over.
So,
Military medium. I'll turn my arm over. That's 7 or 8 for me.
Realistically, I can't bowl, so I'd have to be like top order. Specialist fielder as well.
You'd be night watchman, mate.
depends what format. I'd love to open in one-day cricket.
Yeah.
Just go out there and have a
Yeah.
whack.
I'd be-
cricket opening, my
Oh,
word.
that's difficult.
No thanks.
Nibbling about.
Yeah, I'd be like-
throwing his arm about.
Yeah, I'd be like who's it? Oh yeah, Bairstow. Bairstow, the last ODI.
fellow gingers aren't staying together.
Actually, there's another question. Who's the best ginger in sport? Who's the greatest
What?
ginger of all time?
Wow.
Well, I'm gonna put forward Ed Sheeran, number 17 for Ipswich
Yeah,
Town.
player.
What
Carabao
about,
Cup.
what about Kitson?
Secret footballer. Yeah, great book. Great, but we don't have a great book.
Oh, you can't throw that out there without looking it up.
Yeah,
Ollie Pope.
Ollie
Pope.
Pope.
I reckon. What ginger foot? Jack Colback,
Paul McShane.
Paul McShane. We're just going
Steve
through.
Sidwell.
Is it just a game of naming
It's
ginger
ginger
foot?
ginger footballers here.
Yeah.
None of them are
Instead
any
of
good.
Coalhouse, we'll just
Bong.
play a game with Steve Sidwell.
Steve
Best
Sidwell.
ginger sportsman of all time. I can't think.
It's got to be Stokes. Oh, off the top of my head, Stokes.
Yeah,
probably.
he's the biggest. What about England rugby players
Oh,
or
who cares?
footballers? There's none, is there?
Oh, there is.
There's not a big
It's got to
one.
be Stokes is up there. 100%.
Stokes is
Stokes is
the
up
one
there
for me.
for like great.
If they don't come to you,
stop of his hair
yeah,
colour.
if they don't come to you straight away, then they're not there, are they? Really?
Yeah.
It's Ben Stokes for me, best ginger sportsman.
It's actually mad. Like looking back, you can't actually think of any football like ginger footballers who are actually like world class.
Because they melt in pre-season.
Yeah.
It's when they get tested, they melt.
That's
Imagine
actually-
them running around the track in pre-season now, and you'd be getting
There aren't
sunstroke.
many.
Is this your first year not doing pre-season?
It is for many a year. And
How
I'm
many
loving
years?
it.
How many years would you say?
It depends what you class as a pre-season, really.
Well,
because
you going in
You haven't been
from
full-time.
from under 9s, you kind of you're meant to be like doing a little bit of running or something. You don't, but from full time, you kind of under
Okay, as a
17.
full-time footballer then. So what was that, 16?
like 6-7 years. The last 6-7 years I've done it. Yeah.
That's an episode there in itself, isn't it?
Yeah.
The inner workings of
In
pre-season.
a way, I've got some
like.
great ones
That
from
training
some
episode.
that training episode.
that pre-season episode.
Yeah.
I've got some good stories. I'll keep them on my sleeve for future.
Well, we've got plenty of time to discuss about that. So yeah, I think that's everything, guys. So this first podcast, how did you guys think it went?
Thoroughly
I'm
enjoyed it.
sweating.
Yeah, could do
It's
with
all-
Could be
aircon.
cooler.
When we get
It's
some
all
money
on
from
one.
this, can we invest in a fan?
Money for it, Christ.
Well, that's what we're doing it
Yeah.
for. That's what I'm doing it for.
Oh, fair enough.
Well, I need it for the
Ben
money.
White, Asul Cotto.
Ben White.
No, it's been a pleasure.
No,
Yeah.
I loved it. Thoroughly enjoyed
But
it.
yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Whatever you're watching it on, whether you're listening or watching. But no, thanks very much, guys.
Wow. Woo! Come on.
Oh,
Ooh, I
do we
like
become
that.
best friends?
I think so.
I like that.